my chair up. Chasey trying to look short. So today we're actually going to do a story time of when we went to the Bahamas and actually got stuck there. I don't know if we got stuck or almost stuck, whatever you guys want to call it. So first off, back in 2017, I did graduate, and my lovely sister decided to gift me with a cruise to the Bahamas. Aww. And do you want to elaborate a little about that?
Yes, I thought it would be a good idea to give my little sister a graduation present of going out of the country for a little while. And I actually been on this cruise ship several times, and it's usually pretty lit. So I decided it would be a good idea to actually allow her to take a trip there.
Before then, I had never been on a cruise ship before. So I was very excited about going, and to be honest, I didn't have a job at the time. So honestly, I didn't have too much money besides my graduation money with me.
Dang.
And so we still decided to take that trip, however, and it was awesome, guys. So just a little disclaimer before we start telling you guys everything that happened, because it is pretty crazy. It actually was a great trip, and we actually did bond and enjoyed the beautiful water there. So don't let this whole story time convince you guys that we didn't have a good time. It actually is a very funny story now, and we decided to share it with you guys because we've overcome that stage, guys. We're more established now, and any trip that we have from now on
we'll be better prepared.
Exactly, and this definitely taught us to be that way. So let's just start.
My dad actually took my car to get an oil change the day prior. I think he actually took it to a Walmart to get it changed. And so I was like, oh, thanks, Dad. That morning, me and my sister decided to get up pretty early to head to Florida for the cruise.
What part of Florida was that?
We went to Port Palm Beach, Florida to actually load on the cruise ship. So yeah, we had to Florida like 6 o'clock that morning. And everything was fine. It was a smooth ride. My sister went to sleep like she normally does when we go on a trip. She reclined the chair back and decided to
So we're gonna say it was a smooth ride?
Stop lying!
Well, we gotta tell them everything, guys. We gotta tell them everything. And I think I actually have a clip of our trip there. Guys, so like she mentioned, she got her oil change, and apparently they didn't close.
Well, they didn't push up the thing under my car after they did the oil change. So it's like a little something that pretty much locked. I don't know what it's called. We'll just say they didn't screw everything tight under my car after they did the oil change.
Okay, so let's just say that her hood was literally going up and down, up and down, up and down.
It wasn't my hood, it was the thing under my car. It was flapping.
It sounded like the hood. I don't know. It just sounded like the hood was flapping. And I got super scared. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I hope this car doesn't cut off. I didn't know what was going on. And honestly, even though we were scared, we were like hysterically laughing. It was just so funny. And I think I have a clip of when Chastity was on the phone with my dad trying to explain what was going on at the time.
Real good.
Okay, well, you're good.
Oh.
You're good. It just got a little slack in it, that's all.
Oh. All right.
Y'all about an hour and a half away?
Yeah.
And literally, I think we were probably halfway to Florida at the time. We had to drive halfway to Florida with this noise. It just sounds like the hood is flapping, but she said it was something underneath the car that wasn't screwed tightly or something. I don't know. Like I said, it sounded like the hood was flapping. So it was funny, but we were scared. I'm just like, oh my God, I hope this car doesn't cut off. But we were halfway there by then, so we
got off on an exit because we thought, hey, what's going on? We both thought it was the hood, so we was like, what in the world is going on under my hood? Maybe if I slam the hood down harder, it will stop flapping. Yeah, that didn't work. I called my dad. I was so scared, and like she said, we were halfway down there at that point already, so there was no point in turning around.
So we ended up in Florida, guys, and everything started off really smooth. We ended up going into our cabin and getting drinks. We were balling out on drinks, guys. We were balling out on drinks, food, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever we seen, we were like, here you go.
What I call them? Fun coupons. See that? A fun coupon.
We didn't even ask about a price.
Exactly. At that point, I don't know why. We just didn't care. We felt like the money we had was there to
And it was.
spend.
It was.
But
We weren't thinking.
what you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you guys that later. I don't want to even say that right now, but we were splurging, guys. So our first incident, we met this guy on the beach, and he actually was trying to offer us some of his product. And we were like, okay, cool. His product was cool. And what we needed to do was go to the ATM to take out cash for that product. And Chastity ended up losing her card.
Okay, wait. Sade actually stated that she had to run somewhere really quickly. And I was like, no, I don't want you to run around on this island alone.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's not how it went.
You had to go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Okay, but I didn't want to put you on blast by the bathroom.
I don't care about the
Okay.
bathroom.
Well-
Everybody pees.
Okay.
Move, bitch.
Okay, well, she had to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so first off, let's keep it clear. I'm just trying to give you guys a clear picture here. Chastity's kind of like all over the place. Anyways, so we stopped at a hotel. It was a nice resort, and we had no idea that thieves were in there. So anyways, we went to the ATM, and Chastity used her card at the ATM, and in the middle of this, I actually had to go to the restroom. So I left Chastity. The restroom was literally a few steps away. And I guess Chastity felt like she had to follow me. And she ended up leaving her card in the ATM slot. Now, why did you do that?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the
I had a
reason?
reason.
What was the
I just
reason?
Moving right along, the card was in the ATM slot. And I was like, oh my gosh, Sade, I think I left my debit card in the ATM slot. So I ran back out there, and that fast, within a couple seconds, my debit card was gone.
Guys, let me just tell you, it had to be the maximum amount of time is probably a minute. Like, no cap.
Not that short. It had to be like seconds.
Just imagine someone stealing your card within a minute. And mind you, no one seems to be using this ATM. The ATM looks rusted a little, like no one ever uses it. And let me just put a side note here, guys. While we were swiping for drinks, food, all of that, we were also going to the ATM to check our balances because we couldn't check our balances on the phone because we didn't have any service. And guys, I did not know that every single time we went to the ATM just to check the balance, not even to get money, just to check the balance, it costed $5. $5. So that was wiping out a lot of money as well. But yeah, Chastity ended up losing her card, and we pretty much left the hotel then. And what happened after that?
Well, luckily, the cruise ship provided kind of like a little prepaid type card, but it did have, everything that was inside our debit card on that card. So it was kind of like a little prepaid card that you actually loaded your money on. And that was what we used to buy items off the cruise ship.
So even though we don't have the physical card, we were still swiping the cruise ship card, which, I mean, it had a little money on it, but it didn't have her full amount of money.
It has your full amount of money on
So
it.
all of your money that was on your actual card was on that card?
Yeah, it's on the cruise ship card.
Okay. I don't know what convinced us to do this, guys, but we didn't even want to go to the buffet, the generic buffet on the cruise ship. We were just swiping for the most expensive food, drinks, like not giving a care at all. And the crazy thing about it seems like after you lose your card, you kind of want to like back off a little bit. But that didn't convince us to back off. We actually swiped more after that. And literally, guys, the next day, Was it the next day when we had to get off the ship? So first off, we woke up. We heard a paper slide up under the door. And we looked at this paper. It was a stapled piece of paper. And it had like $100 on this paper.
You know what happened? You were right. I think we did upload a certain amount on the card. And since we didn't know like how much we had on the card, we said we're just going to swipe it down. Just swipe till we couldn't swipe no more. Yeah.
So we ended up getting a paper underneath our door, and we had like a balance of $100 on one paper and probably $80 on the next paper. Something like that, guys. And to be quite honest, we did not have that money. And we had no clue that we would get billed while we were already on the ship. So we were like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
We're broke.
So, guys, literally, we had to get off the ship the same day we found out that we owed them money.
On that paper, they normally give you, they'll show you everything that you swiped the card for on the ship. It has like a little ending balance, pretty much give you a rundown of everything you swiped for. And then they'll put the remaining balance or however much you owe at the bottom. So you would take that paper down at the bottom with you before you exit. So you have to make sure that you're in the clear before you even exit the boat.
And we were literally the first two
we got
at the front of the line ready to get off the boat.
Such a good job about getting up.
Good job, but come to find out, we ended up being like the last ones to get off the boat because these people wanted their money, guys. They weren't going to let us get off that boat until we had the money to pay for this.
Pay me my money.
Guys, we already didn't have any service. We just like, how we about to get this money right now? Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, I didn't know what to think. I was just like, are they going to make us stay on this ship? Like, I don't know. It was just so scary.
Being part of the cleanup crew.
Like, I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but luckily, guys, they overcharged me for a drink, and they used the funds from that. Well, they used the refund to go towards the balance, but it still wasn't enough. So we ended up having to try to get service. We probably had one little bar, and we woke up my mom early that Saturday morning, and we were like, Mom, we had to call her and let her know that her children were stuck on the boat and she had to come to our rescue. So luckily my mom sent the money over, and it was enough to get us off the boat, and it was enough for gas money to come back and all of that good stuff. But let me tell you about Chastity and Sade. We have bougie taste buds. So on our way back, first off, we ended up going to the gas station immediately after we left the cruise ship, and we filled up the tank of gas, and Chastity's mind was so discombobulated that she ended up leaving the gas handle inside of the tank
and pull off.
And she pulled off with it, guys. Literally, the thing popped off its socket. And she kept going. Like, crazy, right? Crazy. Like, what was going through your head then?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
That was just too much. It was too much going on. So that happened.
Going to and from Florida, lots of toll booths, and mind you, we barely had money. So we still decided to go to some kind of mall, and we saw this, I guess it was like a pizza place we wanted to go to, and we ended up splurging on food, guys. And like, that was crazy to me, because I'm like, y'all already went through that on the boat, and y'all still out here just spending money. So we spent that money, and guys, we didn't know we would go through more toll booths. And we literally did not have change to get through some of these booths, guys. Like, they had to take a screenshot or picture of the tag and bill us later, guys. Like, that's how messed up we were at the time. Like, crazy. So we went through all of that, guys.
And the lady, she was really mean.
Yeah, one of the toll booth ladies, she had like a very snappy attitude. Like, man, I don't know. She was just upset, I guess, that we didn't have the change for it. But I'm like, man, you don't even know what we've been through. And I know you haven't been rich all your life, man. But yeah, so luckily, guys, we made it back home. And I was so happy to see my parents' house. So that was like the craziest trip I've been on. And to be quite honest, it's very funny now. And
It was funny then.
it was like, yeah, like, mind you, like, the whole time we're going through all this, guys, we're hysterically laughing. Like, that's the crazy thing about it.
And my car was bumping the whole, and back my car.
Yeah, don't forget that her car was still, like, making that flapping noise as well. So we're literally driving
7 hours, I think, maybe.
6-7 hours from Florida to Cordell with her car making this flapping noise, and we've already been through so much on the cruise ship, guys. Bless our little hearts. Like, I can't believe we even been through that, guys. Like, but it was definitely a learning lesson, and now we have that memory stored in the back of our minds forever, guys. Sometimes you have to go through stuff like that to be better prepared for future events, and also for you to have memories to tell your kids or people like you, because I'm sure you guys enjoyed this story. So yeah, guys, if you have a funny memory, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys been through. I would like to read you guys' stories, because I know that everyone has some kind of crazy story in their lifetime, and it probably did help you guys learn a lesson from it. But
grow as a person.
And grow as a person as well. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the post notification bell down below.
So you will be one of the first ones to know when a video drop.
And I'm keeping that in.
No!